that in real quick. I'm gonna take your medication.
Okay. And this is they gave me an antibiotic. That's the antibiotic. This is the first time I've ever had a pill that made me feel this way. You okay?
Something, I think something caught my eye. Oh, something.
And amoxicillin. So what's the pain for?
I woke up, or I was up all night, Monday night, from pain.
Okay.
And I went to the dentist and come to find out I got a cavity that's hitting a nerve, and then I got an abscess underneath it. And
so that's why you're taking amoxicillin.
Yeah. And I'm going in to see a specialist today because evidently whatever they got to do, they have to have a surgeon do it.
Okay.
They're gonna knock me out, they said.
So when did this all start?
Monday is when the pain started.
Okay.
I went to the dentist yesterday.
Yeah, I don't see any interactions.
Amoxicillin I'm okay with. And I was trying to hold off on the I got tramadol. I figured I could take that. I should be able to take that now because the pain's not near as bad as it was yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, because I started, so Monday night I took Percocet, didn't do a thing for me. And then yesterday morning I took tramadol, didn't do a thing for me. It just, hurt so bad, which is odd, usually it does it. I hate this.
So you're experiencing shakes. What else?
Head gone, incoherent, dizzy, and throwing up.
As soon as you started taking those?
Yeah, the painkillers.
Okay. And you hadn't called your physician or called the...
We're going in today.
Going to the physician or going to the pharmacist?
We're going both. We're gonna see the surgeon, and I'm gonna take that to the pharmacist and tell him to put a note in there not to ever give that.
Okay.
Yeah, we're not actually seeing the same doctor that gave.
Yeah, they're sending me to a specialist, and I figured I'd take it from there.
Okay. So when are you supposed to have surgery?
I don't know yet.
You know? Okay.
Yeah.
So
I would think they would
when
wait.
did this all start? Like last week?
Monday.
Just 2 days ago. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I wasn't even having pain or anything.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it was just pain, and I'm used to pain, so I guess maybe that's the reason why.
Any issues since you took some pain medication? Any issues with constipation?
Monday.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah, but I went yesterday.
Okay.
And I went this morning.
How'd you do? How were you doing up until?
I was doing pretty good.
Were you? Okay.
Yeah, I was eating fruits and vegetables and.
Just tighten up your diet.
Yeah.
Okay. Get your steps back in, like we talked about.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and working out at the gym. My frustration was yesterday was the start of. We started that started and we signed up for it.
Okay.
And the first workout class was yesterday.
Okay.
Of course, I got up and I was in no condition to do it, and and I even had my alarm set to go and everything.
Okay.
So, but yeah, this is the exchange for The Biggest Loser. They have a different person in charge, But it's the same concept as the most body fat loss, but it's obvious I'm not gonna win nothing, because as it is, you know, you get points, extra points for being inside a certain part of your body weight and all that kind of stuff. So if you're already there, you already got like half your points that you
Right.
need. So, and I'll be needing more of those.
Okay.
Yeah, this is just a handout that they gave us about, you know, the HIIT.
High intensity training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interval, yeah.
And that's my latest part on it. One's November and one's a few days ago.
Alright, so your body fat's gone down a percent.
The muscle mass and stuff went up,
Mm-hmm.
which is a good thing.
Fat mass has gone down a little bit, but the muscle mass has gone up. Okay. Alright, so that's the same. Okay. Alright. That's good. Alright, so we've gone down. Body, looks like your fat-free mass has gone up about 4 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And the fat mass has gone down 1, which is good. Alright, good. Good.
Yeah, I was like, well, if I'm gonna have weight gain, I'd rather have it because of muscle and
Right.
stuff, you know.
Right.
Yeah, I was like, I can work with that.
Alright, so here's the thing, on these, let's wait till we hear back from your physician on if we should refill these or not, since you're having some type of interaction. Okay, those are known. This, I wouldn't expect this to be causing it. I mean, it's just
No,
magnesium
I
citrate.
don't think that's causing it.
I don't
no.
believe this would.
No, I'm just short.
Yeah.
I won't have 2 weeks worth on that.
Okay.
And I only got like 2 or 3.
And are you taking one twice a day or just once a day?
Those you told me to take once a day.
Okay, alright, good.
Yeah. And I got 2 of these left.
Okay.
And so I figured I'll just bring it in so I can get it refilled.
Okay, I'll have to order this because we're out of this one. That I may have some back. Because I don't typically, I only got you and another patient on this.
Oh.
And so that's why we don't carry a large supply of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think I have any of this. I think I do, but we'll figure that out. Alright. So let's get your weight. Let's see where you're at compared to where you were last time.
Get my layers off here.
So you're seeing an oral surgeon?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
That's what we were told.
$237. Good job.
237. Oh,
Yeah.
according to Diabet, I made the day.
5.5. You lost 5.5 pounds.
And Diabet.
That sucks because you can't eat.
Yeah. It's like,
That's one way to lose weight, right?
Yeah, he was asking me what I wanted to do, because normally today's a cheat day, and I was like, soup?
No.
Soup?
No more cheat days, man.
Soup?
See, that's when you get in trouble right there.
Cheat
day. It's a cheat day. We weighed in. We're good.
She brought that up, not me.
I was like, I want soup. I'm good with soup.
All right, so
Yesterday I tried to have soup and it was salty. I was like, oh, never mind.
Let me see. I'm going to see those measurements again. So fat-free mass was 125. Fat weight was 113, right?
I should have given the right one.
Yeah.
I'm trying to focus. I can't.
Yeah, that's fine. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right, good.
It's improving.
Yeah.
That's the big. And I've been working hard at the gym.
All right. So we really don't know anything until you see your surgeon of what they're going to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and this just came about 2 days ago.
Right. I was doing good before that.
Okay, give yourself a grade.
I would say it was very close to an A. Maybe slightly down, but I think it was pretty close to an A because,
Give me 3 things that you did well.
I pulled out menus and tried them. I even tried something, I had tuna steak and never had tuna steak before.
Actual
And
tuna steak.
Actual.
It's like ahi steak. Did you cook it rare or cook it through?
I cooked it through.
Okay.
I don't I don't do the sushi thing. And to my surprise, when you cook it fresh, it's kind of like a steak. It kind of tasted like steak.
Right.
But if after it sit for a day or so,
Not so much.
no, it tastes like what you get out of the can.
Right.
And it's like, ugh.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, all the veggies and stuff that goes with it. Taking my food with me when I go somewhere and eating it. And, you know, I've been trying to force to eat all of it, you know, because I have a habit of not eating all of it, you know, type of thing. And he took me shopping to all these secondhand stores for stuff that he had lost in the flood, so he was trying to replace it and figured we'd go to a secondhand store. While we were there, I found it's actually a book bag, but I use it as my lunch bag. And so I can put my stuff in there and carry it with me and make it, you know, make me behave better.
Right.
You know, that kind of thing. Trying to think. That was the biggest thing, is just sticking to the menu, sticking to the recipes, you know, the locale recipes and stuff like that, trying something new. You know me, I gotta always try something new.
Right. So, but you did good. I think that's
Yeah.
the reality, is you were able to look at those 3 things, and I did good on these 3 things, right?
Mhm.
What about one thing that you know, that you could have done better at that you recognize?
I had trouble drinking all the water.
Okay.
I was
What got in the way of it?
just not interested. You know, it's one of those, oh yeah, I should be drinking, and I grab something.
You tried doing flavored waters?
Mhm. I just bought, the last time we went shopping, I just bought a little, one of those things where you squirt a few drops
Oh,
into
like
your water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's just a few drops in the water, and it makes the water more flavorful.
Right.
You know, so I did that, and I've been thinking about getting some more lemons. You know, so I like to squeeze some lemon into my water, and it.
I've heard of people actually taking like lemon and cucumbers and fresh mint, right? And they would just put it all into like a pitcher and let it sit there so it flavors the water, natural flavored water.
Yeah, I've heard of that. I've been kind of looking at it going,
It's a lot of work for just a drop of the Mio or whatever, so, but
yeah.
you don't want to go down that road.
And it's one of those things, yeah. And then there's having room in the refrigerator for that.
Right.
Yeah, and lately our refrigerator is pretty full. Matter of fact, when we got home from shopping yesterday, both our freezers are so full. It's like, I told Michael, if you want any special foods, you just add a lot, because it ain't gonna fit anywhere.
Yeah.
So. And he's trying to. I have to laugh. He's trying to change his diet, so it's, you know, more protein, less fat, you know, less salt, and that kind of thing. But he keeps telling me, you know, like I go to the health food store and he says, well, get me some snacks, you know, and I'm like, okay, well, he doesn't like anything that comes out of a health food store. And so I spend a lot of money for nothing, type of thing. And yesterday we were at the grocery store, and I was trying to find something that I thought maybe he might like, so he looked them over and said, okay, maybe, and Steve made the suggestion that maybe I ought to just take Michael with me and try to see what it is he thinks he likes, because I think what's going on is he's trying to change his diet habits without giving up what he likes.
Yeah.
You know, I still want the salty, I still want the greasy, I still want my French fries, not acknowledging that that's a problem, or lots of pasta. He eats lots of pasta, and it's like, that's not going to help you.
Right.
And he doesn't get it. Granted, I try to buy the healthier pasta, and he's like us, you know, one's just as good as the other, you know, but he's just, you know, and he's switching from steaks to chicken, which is a good switch, and then he wanted sauces, but he wasn't sure what kind of sauces, so I bought Mrs. Dash. You know, no salt in it, no fat, you know, that kind of thing. So he's like, okay, we'll give it a try. So it's funny watching him trying to make the change without giving up anything, and he doesn't realize, you know, something's got to give.
Right.
You know, that's all there is to it. You know, and you know, like I've learned is like going through these recipes. You know, these are foods I haven't had before, but I'm finding some I like and some I don't like. The ones I like, I write it down for later on. I might want that again, type of thing. You know, and if I have company over, I know I can pick something that pretty much everybody's going to enjoy, and it's still within my allowance of food. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So that's the biggest reason why I do that. So.
Okay.
And of course, we've been working out like crazy.
Well, you've done good. I mean, you lost 5.5 pounds. That's 2.25 pounds every week. So that's good. That's a 1,100 calorie deficit on your expenditure, right? So that's where you need to be, right? And that's good. You know, what you should do is send me an email. You know, what you find out from the pharmacist as well as your physician on what the plan is, what they're going to do, and so forth like that. Obviously, you're not going to want to eat after they do that, so that's, you know,
liquid diet.
Right, and it's going to be tough because obviously it depends on what they do, right? You don't want to, I mean, you don't want something to get down in there as well. So I have to kind of wait and see. You know, just let me know what the physician wants you to do upon that after they do oral surgery.
Well, the upside is with me doing all these recipes and stuff like that, I can easily make a smoothie or a vegetable drink or something like that and just drink it. Of course, you can't use a straw, but I can just drink it from a glass and call it good, or a spoon or something like that. So at least I know I won't be malnourished or anything like that.
Absolutely. The other thing too is you can, you know, if you want, you can start taking the shake, right? Get one of those. I mean, you probably, I don't know if you have a blender or like the Magic Bullet or whatever.
Yeah.
Right. You can take the shake and start adding. I mean, you've probably done that. Adding fruit.
Yeah.
Right, to give it a little bit thicker consistency, right, and different flavor profiles. The other thing too is I think I may have mentioned the sugar-free Jello pudding mixes, right? Again, it gives you a little bit more thicker substance with it as well.
I've done that with the yogurt.
Okay.
You know, like sugar-free Jello or pudding, either one. And I have a baby spoon, which is probably a 1/4 teaspoon, maybe. And with my 1/2 cup of yogurt, I mix those together, and then I chop up my fruit and I use it like a chip and dip type of thing. It's really good. I really like that. So, and it's really weird. What I don't understand is there's times it's like I know I should eat more fruit. I like the fruit. I love the fruit. But for some reason, I don't want the fruit, and that's been a little bit of a struggle.
What about vegetables?
Kind of off and on with those two. It's one of those I've been forcing myself more to do them. It's like I don't know why I don't want them. It's not like I don't like them. I do like them. I just not interested, you know. So it's like I have to have this, so I make myself a bowl of it, and I can't have anything else until that bowl is gone.
Okay.
It's kind of like, you know, like you do with your kids, you know.
Right.
If this is your meal, you don't get anything else until that's gone.
Right.
Yeah, no dessert until that's gone.
Pretty much it. You don't get dessert or nothing until that's gone. So
well, how are you been supporting her? Because that was the big thing that we talked about last time.
I keep going. I struggle with the food basket. That's one that I've been doing more. If I had what we consider the bad foods, the ones I like, I won't have them around her. And we go into the gym together. We go work. Don't always work out the same ways, but we go and we do things like that together. And I support her that way. With what's happening now, I'm just concerned with that and moral support.
You made a change on the chicken?
I'm trying to a little bit more. I'm trying to get away from the fried, with the crispy chicken and
Good.
said, I'm trying.
Well, when we go to the store, he'll buy the what do you call it, the whole chicken, all 8 pieces and stuff like that. And I told him I don't want any more of that chicken. It's bad. I don't want to go there. So now he goes in and he just orders the pieces he wants. And before he was going to buy, like maybe four or 5 pieces. We'll come to find out it was cheaper to buy the 8, even though they're all
right.
his kind of he likes the dark meat, and I like breast meat. So I told him I don't want it. So now he goes in and he orders 8 pieces of the dark meat, and he takes that home and he happily works on that all week long.
But I do try to, and at times I'll get the baked. And I told her the last time, I said the next time, probably next week or whatever, it's been coming a ritual Sundays, go get the chicken. And I'm going to do half and half. Half of the as the fried and then half as the baked.
Right.
Slow change for me. I find is better, and I can get into that way is where I look at that.
Okay.
But I put it this way: when she cooked up that tuna steak, I tried it. It didn't appeal. It didn't appeal to me at all. So, but I told her if she wants to cook it, she can have it. Michael, I kind of liked it.
He ate it. He said it was all right.
But Bobby was the one that was disgusted. But I just could not. It wasn't. I don't know exactly why, but it just didn't taste right to me.
Okay.
But and like I said, everybody's got their own.
Right.
But I let her, what she wants, and I do try. I am trying different things to help her out to see. She got a recipe to go, and I try it. If I don't like it, I let her know. If I do like it, we'll have it more often.
Okay. Fair enough.
And we try it, like I said, we call Wednesdays when we talk about the cheat day and come after this. She's the one that started that up, but we're trying to work it now to get a little bit, where do we want to go? We're thinking, even though it's a cheat day, we're trying to get it a little bit more healthy. Cheat day. We'll maybe we've gone to Sweet Tomatoes a couple times on that.
Tried that restaurant you mentioned.
Mod Morgan.
Mhm.
And we go to different places.
Good.
That's I do support her. And granted, I got to start going back and doing the other way, weight-wise, because I'm inching back up because, like I said, I've been kind of bad with but I do have to go and start actually hitting harder at the gym to, granted going in. Because basically what I've been doing is just riding the bike or walking the track. But I need to get going on other things too. But this has my concern that I can do the things. I just have to modify how I work it.
Okay. Well, I tell you what. I want to see you back in 2 weeks, but I want you to email me this week what you find out, what you're going to do.
Okay.
All right, and then obviously I think the reality is I want you to try to repeat what you've done for the last 2 weeks, but that's going to be dependent upon obviously what they're going to do for your mouth. That's why I said email me that, and then we can figure out. I think what's realistic is get you below 235. You've been able to lose 5.5 pounds, so we'll put a minimum of 2 pounds. Understanding what's going to happen, and that can all change. But I think the main thing is let's just try to be consistent with what we're doing again for the next 2 weeks, and then we'll see you back in it's probably the week of the 12th of February. And let me go see what I have on that. Do you need other supplies too, or are you good?
Since I'm being on a liquid diet, I probably need.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go no bars. Right.
Yeah.
Let's go 2 canisters
Okay.
of shake. I think I've got peach, I've got vanilla, and I've got strawberry. I think I'm out of chocolate.
Strawberry and vanilla.
Strawberry, vanilla. Okay. And let me see if I have corn as well.